shit hurted.
That
Like
shit.
it hurt your skin.
I got my groin. My groin.
My balls.
I got very bad rash in there,
That's
and
terrible.
well, you know how eczema is when it
Did
sweat.
you ever baby powder it to counteract?
I tried, but it didn't really do much. And no,
Maybe
it's
it
you
might
know
be
how
once you're
eczema.
fucked, you're fucked.
Yeah, because you know eczema, like you get eczema anywhere, like on my eyes when I
Yep.
sweat from like playing sports and stuff.
That sucks.
It burns.
It sucks.
My balls were on fire, dude. It's like, it was.
Tasted what a yeast infection would feel like.
Oh, they're just going in raw.
Well, I know what that felt like.
I
Once,
thought they were
'cause,
hand warming. They're
sucks.
playing.
I was out down for the count for a couple of weeks. I had to go to the doctor.
The
And,
last
Dude, they're
former
playing.
year or whatever, I had a yeast infection like every other week.
it happens.
But then I discovered boric acid.
Boric
So-
acid.
So
Does that work?
Yep. So what it what my theory is
The stream is listening, by the way.
okay. I'm not gonna talk about
Okay. Well, I'll talk about it.
Okay. But yeah, for like the vagina is very sensitive to
Yes.
change in pH.
As an-
obviously.
as an owner.
Some people can, as a vagina owner,
Yeah.
some people can be a lot more sensitive than others.
Ah.
But boric acid helps regulate the pH. So when it gets unbalanced,
So much
one
sense.
suppository and you're good.
Okay. Yeah, no, I openly I had a dick cream. Because what happened was
Are you cut or uncut? You're uncut, right?
fucking rights, buddy.
Fucking-
We talked about this on stream before.
We
Mitch.
balance each other out.
Yes, I can share. You
If I ever,
You want to borrow it? it's a zipper, bro.
Velcro.
Yeah, Velcro. It's Velcro. I like Velcro better.
Velcro's better.
Because if it's a zipper, it get caught.
stuff
if I ever
Yeah.
get in a tragic foreskin accident, I know who
I
to
got
call.
you, bro. But no. So I went bathing suit
Yeah.
and beach.
Oh.
So beach is a little dirty, and there was some rubbing going on mixed with the just not clean waters.
Not clean water,
So-
and you probably got like micro cuts.
I did.
On your skin.
I definitely did.
Microcuts
It was an uncomfortable bathing suit, and so yeah, I had to. I was like, wow, this actually feels really weird.
It's like a
And I was
Borat
like,
gitch.
like, am I?
felt it coming.
Well, I felt gross about myself. Like, am I dirty?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, am I gross?
That's
I'm
how I
clean.
feel
Like,
every
when you
time after I
realized
take
you
a
got
dump.
An infection, or when
Yeah.
you thought something was coming.
Well, it was like after like a couple days, like a day.
Oh, it
even.
takes like 3 days to go.
Really good
Yeah,
recovery.
and
Go in there.
I was basically like, I was self-conscious about it.
Yeah.
And I just started dating Sid at the time too, and I'm like,
Oh, so you're
I'm
like, oh
sorry
god, she's
about
gonna
it.
think I'm.
Yeah, but she knew me at least, so it's cool.
Yeah.
Like we were close homies for a while.
Yeah. And like,
but I was like,
funny things happen. You can't just.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
It's
was
great.
open about it.
It's less common for men, but that's just because your pH.
Oh, that
isn't really, like,
down
it's-
No, exactly. I
like,
just
it's
got
extremely
infected.
common for some women. Like some people have it chronically, and I
Yeah.
actually thought I fall into that category until boric acid.
Yeah. For me, I just ran into excessive rubbing of weird bathing suits and dirty Grand Beach water.
Yep,
Yes.
that'll do it.
And,
you got infected.
Yep. And then it felt like I had to
Oh,
pee
God.
always,
Yep.
but I didn't have to, and it was weird.
You sure it wasn't a UTI?
I had both.
You had both.
I had
Oh,
both.
Great.
I had a
You
yeah.
Poor thing.
Oh no, I had the whole
That's the
shebang.
worst.
Good lord.
You had
What-
burning pee too, didn't you?
It wasn't
No?
the worst.
You didn't have burning.
It only hurt because it was like red and irritated.
like your urethra.
Yeah. So, no, I got the tip.
No, the
I had to get the little. He's like, I had to go back because
Wait, you had to go. You
well,
went in?
the initial medication didn't work, so I had to go back and he's like, look,
Shit.
dude, we did the urine sample. He's like, I'm gonna need to take a thing
Swab.
sample, a swab.
Just gonna need to go in
I'm
there.
like,
Shit.
well, I'm not gonna say no.
No,
What
you
was it
need
like?
it taken care of. It can really hurt you.
It
damage your kidneys, I
it
think.
hurt after, like an hour after. I'm like, that like it
That whole,
hurt.
That tract
Is that?
does
Would
not
you
get
rather?
stretched like that.
It's
it'd be
more
a lot-
uncomfortable and scary, but it actually doesn't. It's more of a pinch.
Would
when
you
do
rather
it.
be a lasting pain or like you feel all the pain at once?
I like the lasting one because at least like during it's not as scary, and if I had to get it done again, I wouldn't be too scared.
That's
Yeah.
true.
It's
Right?
more so not knowing what it's gonna feel like.
Exactly, because like
And
let's
it's definitely not an area
Yeah.
like you at least as a person explored. So you
no,
don't fall into
no,
that category.
I
of
am
people
not in that
with the
category.
sticks.
Yeah, no, I'm
No,
not
no,
into
that's
that.
called something. I just
Sounding,
Apparently,
sounding. You're right. Sounding wrong.
Ooh, sounding Christ.
right?
I have an uncle that went into the hospital for penis reasons,
As
and
you do.
He was like, I don't want the thing in my urethra. I don't want it.
Well, catheters is different. That's
Yeah,
bad.
it was a catheter.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, he was like, I do not want it. I don't.
Can't
Don't put it in.
imagine.
And the
Yeah.
nurse wasn't like he needed to.
Like
so
she's
the-
like, no, you don't get to say.
Yeah, you don't get a say. And he kept saying no. So the nurse just grabbed his dick and just went,
Oh, you can't do that. That's like,
just shoved it in.
I wonder what the ethics is on that.
that's not okay. Just
I don't-
because he's a man doesn't.
Just
Yeah.
grabbed
You can
it.
just like, you just have to stress to him that
Wrong.
this will go very poorly if you do
Yeah.
not put it in.
Yeah, you got,
dude,
he got
you did
launched.
You are going to suffer physically.
Oh yeah,
That's pretty much
Very
what she
badly.
was saying.
because your kidneys and
But
stuff.
she
man.
can't. She should not do that without his consent.
Yeah.
Excalibur.
If he's gonna refuse,
It was
then let
it
him
was
die. I don't
it
know.
was back in the day.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Yeah, I had
My
a
God.
coworker back in her youth. Her husband actually got a yeast infection, and she kept getting them. Turns out he just never got his treated, and he was like symptomless.
Oh,
And they
that's
were like,
unfortunate.
"Why does she keep getting them?" kind of thing.
That's so unlucky.
It is, but they gave him the medication, and problem
It
solved.
worked. Because I guess how would you know, right?
There's so many
What
things.
is
that
the
could cause-
medication? Is it just a pill? Or
I
is it-
used the cream.
So there's different forms. Cream can help soothe the uncomfortableness, but it's
Yeah.
not usually the treatment.
No.
Interesting.
It's usually, well, for women it's a suppository usually.
Okay.
Okay.
There is like for instance, when I was having those, it was literally like over the span of a year. I was getting them constantly.
Yeah.
There's at Costco. There's like a $3 pill. It's 1 day oral pill.
Yeah.
$3.
$3 at
Yep.
Costco.
Canada.
That's as much as Skittles.
Yeah, I was popping them like Skittles. No.
It sucks. No, those complications suck.
It really did, and especially when you never had one before.
Beautiful edge guard.
Oh, this is grand finals.
Yes, it is.
And we're talking.
We're educating.
Yeah, we're educating.
Yeah, this
like,
is educational.
Not enough.
That is, you hate this. You